Fresh from his trip to the Sundance Film Festival, our critic is here to talk reels and deals. Good morning.
Good morning.
So let's start with, how was it?
It was okay. As every Sundance goes, there are movies that are really good and there are movies that are really bad, and everyone's sort of looking for the one breakthrough movie that's going to, sort of inspire people to, really latch onto, or to maybe be a, minor hit at the box office. And I don't know if we had that this year.
What were some of the bigger deals you saw?
Well, one of the bigger deals by the time I left Sundance was a film called The Skeleton Twins. Lionsgate and Roadside Attractions picks this up. This is a really wonderful film with Bill Hader and Kristen Wiig from Saturday Night Live doing their best film work of their career so far, and they play a suicidal brother and sister sort of coming to terms and sort of reinventing the next portion of their lives. It's a really special movie.
And what about the Zach Braff film?
Yeah, this was a late addition to Sundance, and this, there was some controversy early on because this is a project that was very much partially funded by Kickstarter. He had fans, donate money, and they got the film made. And it has kind of a mixed reaction at Sundance. It sold for $2.75 million to Focus Features. They're going to release it sort of in a limited release sometime this year. I was a big fan of the movie, but there are other people that were not.
How well did the new Roger Ebert documentary do?
Like gangbusters.
They loved it.
Yeah, this was a completely emotional experience for everyone at Sundance. A lot of people like myself from Chicago were there. Bias aside, it was the best film that I saw at the festival. Steve James, a Chicagoan, did Hoop Dreams. Was sort of helped out by Roger Ebert and Gene Siskel back in the day. And he did a remarkable job with this documentary. Very thorough, it's beautiful, it's funny, really well structured with the last sort of months of his life and the history of his life. It's a great movie.
I will look forward to seeing that one. And as far as Sundance success, what would be the top?
Well, you had last year, we saw last year we had Don John, Joseph Gordon-Levitt's debut was #1. The Way Back was the big seller from last year. Fox Searchlight bought that movie for $10 million and then didn't quite market it right. It only did like $21 million over the summer. Could have gotten an Oscar nomination for Sam Rockwell. It didn't. And you look at the other films down on this list, Fruitvale Station was sort of a big success last year, but also didn't, develop the steam for Oscar season.
I saw 2 movies on your list. I saw Jobs and I saw Before Midnight.
Well, you saw one good movie. Before Midnight.
Before Midnight.
One of the best movies of last year.
You loved it.
Yeah, an Oscar nomination for adapted screenplay.
I thought Jobs was not bad, but I have to clarify. I saw it on an airplane.
That's about where you should see it.
I was a captive audience, and it gave me something to do for 2 hours.
There you go.
I enjoyed it very much.
Okay.
Coming out this weekend at the box office, a film that you have been talking up. It's Labor Day.
Yeah, this is a film that I saw back at the Toronto Film Festival. It premiered at the Telluride right before then. And Paramount has sort of kind of buried this film a little bit. Jason Reitman directed it, who did Juno, Up in the Air, Young Adult. A great filmmaker, and I think this is another really strong effort on his part. And Paramount is, they didn't really give it a push during awards season, and now it's kind of opening at the end of January. It's certainly the best movie you're going to see all month. And people should check it out. It's a small movie. Kate Winslet's great. Josh Brolin. Really special little movie that people should take a look at.
Also coming out this weekend, That Awkward Moment. But do you think Labor Day? Okay, don't. I can tell by your voice. Fine. All right, we're done. Thanks so much. That's a wrap, Eric.
Thank you.
Until next time.
Okay.